Hey guys, it's me again, Juan. If you're following me on Tumblr, it's Dami A Fan. If you're following me on my YouTube, it's MustangMan07. If you're not following me on Tumblr, it's www.damiafan.tumblr.com. There's a link in the description. If you are following me on Tumblr, but you want to follow my YouTube videos because I always post here before I do on my YouTube account, it would be MustangMan07, all one word, and both the M's are capitalized. So MustangMan07. Two M's are capitalized. Cool. So I didn't really post about this because it's not anything like fashion related than that. But about a week ago or so, I picked up a brand new Mac Air, nice little 13-inch screen. Got a great deal on it. Girlfriend's brother actually knows a guy who just hooked me up sick on a brand new Mac. I wish I could show you guys, but I'm actually using the webcam right now to broadcast this. So I needed something to cover the laptop so it doesn't get, the aluminum gets all scratched and whatnot. So I didn't want to get just your average Samsonite case, which work, but I want something a little more stylish. I looked into Burberry first because I thought that it would be a pretty cool piece to collect and it would kind of balance out my Burberry Louis Vuitton collection. But I wasn't exactly satisfied with what I saw. So then I started looking toward Louis Vuitton for their laptop cases. They're about $700 for the monogram the damier print, which isn't leather. It's canvas, which if you don't know, it's cotton that's been, I guess, woven or something differently. I don't know, it's just cotton. Very little leather, and I don't mind, but for $700, that puts me $300 away from the keep all that I want, the 50 for my trip coming up soon. So instead of spending $700 on a piece of cotton, I figured I'd step up and look at other people toward the laptop sleeve. Anywho, I know I'm just kind of dragging this out, but as I was ready to give up on this, I actually saw a YouTube video where a gentleman posted his Coach carrying case. Now, the reason that I thought that it would work was because Coach actually makes pretty decent leather materials. This is a wallet that I used in high school, and it's still in the leather. It's been worn to hell, but it's still pretty decent as you can see. So the only reason I stopped using Coach was because I feel like everyone that's in the 16 to 22-year-old category uses Coach. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm in Pasadena, California, near Los Angeles, and I hang around my area quite often, and in certain areas there's a lot of younger ghetto people, and they all seem to lean toward Coach, and I don't want to be associated with them. So that is the main reason that I started collecting Burberry, and then eventually moved up to Louis Vuitton. So anywho, so Coach makes really good leather goods. So I figured I'd give them a shot when it comes to my laptop carrying sleeve, and I wanted something a little more low pro. So before I could even look into Samsonite, I went over to Coach, and they happened to have one in stock. This was about a week and a half ago or so, week and a few days ago. So the receipt is somewhere in my room. I just don't have the time to look for it. Actually, if you give me one quick second, I'm gonna take a quick peek and see if I can try to find it. I found a couple receipts that have been recent purchases. Louis Vuitton. There's a couple in here. Of course, Burberry. There's nothing on the front, sorry, just the back. And here's some Coach thing that I guess I must have used during the holidays and just kind of found now. Perfect. Okay, this is it. I don't know who would go through the trouble of actually making a fake Coach, laptop sleeve. They're only like 60, $70, but there it is. I didn't go to the Pasadena store, but I did go to the San Anita store in Arcadia. It was $58 plus tax, 566, 63, 66. That's in California, so tax is almost 10%. Let's see. Okay, paid cash. So So the one thing I do not have is the big ass shopping bag it came in. I saw the gentleman's video he posted, and in his video they gave him they wrapped it up in the plastic, in the white tissue or whatever paper it is. Coach did I do that for me, but they actually did hook me up a little bit better. The sales associate there actually gave me a dust bag. It's a huge dust bag actually, and I mean my laptop sleeve doesn't really fit so good in there, but it's better than nothing. And I mean I figure if it came down to it, I could always just throw it on Craigslist and see what happens, or give it to someone who actually uses Coach purses. Um, okay. So there it is, Coach. Okay, so I'm gonna get into it now. Keep in mind this is not an unboxing because I have been using this for about a week now, so it's not gonna be an unboxing, obviously. So here's the actual case. That's the back of it. A little disappointed with the fact that there's no like, if you pick up the ladies poppy version, which they did have in stock when I went there, it has a bag in the back, which if you use, any Mac product, I haven't bought a laptop in a while, so this is my first MacBook, and I haven't picked up any other PC for a while, but the Mac chargers are relatively small. So if you end up picking up that poppy seat or whatever one, and you have your Mac, the charger will fit very comfortably in the back. The inside is just, all black, just basic bag. Very sturdy. I can actually fit my laptop. It's a Mac Air, so it's thin, so I can actually fit my laptop in here, my charger, a notepad, and have a couple pens and stuff like that. I don't know if you have a thicker laptop or something like a 15-inch will definitely not fit in here, but a 13-inch will. Zipper seems, kind of sturdy. It's not a metal fitting like a Louis Vuitton piece, but still pretty cool. Coach gives you a tad of leather in here to, I guess, make it feel nice. Pretty cool stitching, I guess. Nice little tab, metal zipper. Then they give you this thing in the center there that that reads like this. Obviously, the top part says Coach, established in 1941. This is the Coach bag. It was handcrafted in China of the finest materials, trimmed with leather. Its superior craftsmanship and attention to detail reflect our commitment to enduring quality. And there's a serial number there at the bottom. So usually when I think of knockoffs and fake stuff and all that, I think of places like China, being made in China. So for me, for them to say, quality this and that from China, it seems kind of absurd, but oxymoron. But what do I know? So overall, for 63 bucks, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. For the guys out there, if you're Coach fans, which I know a lot of guys are, especially if you're the young crowd, you're barely getting into wallets and stuff like that don't come from Ross or JCPenney or something. You wanna look, a little more fashionable. I know that all the cool kids wanna, well, at least I know most of the high school kids here and some of the younger guys and whatnot want to get these, snazzy Coach wallets or whatever. So if you're really into Coach and you're in that, scene, I guess it's a cool, laptop sleeve to pick up. I myself do not really care for Coach anymore. The one item that I do use almost on a daily basis is a black leather Coach belt, and I use that for work. Other than that, if I'm out and about, I'm usually rocking a nice Louis Vuitton belt or something. This is my everyday wallet, Burberry. Anywho, so for 63 bucks, if I would go back on it again, actually, I would probably just go ahead and go buy one of those Target brand ones or like a Samsonite or something like that. I don't know. Or I have a trip coming up. That's the reason I don't want to spend the 700 on laptop sleeve. But maybe after I get back in May or June or so, I'll start saving up toward that laptop sleeve and eventually add it to part of my collection from Louis Vuitton. So I guess that's it for now. Once again, if you're on my YouTube account, go ahead and follow me on Tumblr. It's damiafan.tumblr.com. There's a link in the description. And if you're on my Tumblr, go ahead and look for me on YouTube under Mustang Man. I think that might actually cover. I have one more video where I picked up some Adidas or whatever, but those are like not that big a deal, so I'm gonna make that video. And if I can find my Paul Smith cufflinks, I'll make a quick video of that. But for now, I think that might be it as far as videos released in a week or so. So talk to you guys soon. Have a good one, guys. Peace.